Hey everyone, it's Dr. Erica Person, and welcome to another episode of the Flex Audiology Show. Today we are specifically talking about the Phonak PartnerMic. But first, if you can do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that really helps increase our channel growth, and I definitely appreciate it. So a lot of times we have patients that come in here and they get tested, and their number one complaint is, I can't hear in background noise. So when we test their hearing, their natural ability to hear in background noise, it's really reduced, it's very degraded. And so unfortunately for those particular patients, just hearing devices alone are not going to be as effective as what they want. So cue PartnerMic. So let's talk about the PartnerMic and why we need it. The PartnerMic is specifically for people with moderate to severe hearing loss. And I'm going to argue that point just a hair. That's how it's marketed. But again, you could have normal hearing and not hear well in background noise, and you can have very mild hearing loss and not hear well in background noise. So don't put yourself too much in a bucket if at moderate to severe loss. Disclaimer is kind of throwing you off. Okay. So as long as you have trouble in background noise and you're not hearing the best of your ability with your current devices, a PartnerMic might be the perfect solution for you. So again, it's specifically for people that don't do well, where speech is degraded, even if you have premium top of the line hearing aids. And so cue this cute little PartnerMic here. So I had it clipped onto my shirt. It's super tiny. It's super small. I absolutely love it. So what are the features? Again, very small. There's just a quick clip, and it streams directly into most of the Phonak products that are currently available. So even the new Sphere that's out there, the previous Lumity, and my understanding is that they recently discontinued the Paradise. So Lumity and Spheres, or just your Infinios, this little guy is going to work for you. And it's optimized really you want it to be close to the person's mouth. It's got about a 25-meter range on it, a 6-hour battery life, and it recharges in about 2 hours. So it's super quick if for some reason you were heading out to lunch or you're heading out to dinner. Make sure that it's charged up and it's ready to go. It does have a one-time pairing thing with the hearing aids itself. And beyond that, it's super, super easy. There's this little on and off switch here, and you just click it on, and it's going to be close to the hearing aids, and it'll go, and then you'll know that it's paired. So I love anything that doesn't require a lot of effort for me to remember how to use it. A quick on and a quick clip like this, that's fantastic. It's wireless, of course, it's rechargeable, and you got the on and off. So what more do you need? So how much does it help? So this, shockingly, Phonak does not publish anything specifically about how much it improves it, but generally devices like these will improve that signal to noise ratio somewhere between that 10 to 15 range. So that's pretty cool. And we have these in our office. And so a lot of times during the consultations, if people are through the testing, it's showing up that this might be beneficial for them. We'll definitely do a demo with these so we can make sure that you're getting the improvement that you need. So huge increase in speech clarity in background noise. And so just for context, hearing aids alone, traditional hearing aids alone, have something called a directional microphone. That directional microphone is designed to increase that signal to noise ratio. And we always say 3 to 6. When we test it in our sound booth, in reality, we usually get closer to 3 to 4. Sometimes we get a lot more than that. The Phonak Spheres are reported to give up to 10 dB of improvement. And so I haven't found that necessarily in my own clinic, but it is pretty significant. It's better than the traditional 3 to 6 for the average hearing device. So this little puppy is just like hearing aid devices on steroids. It really, really pops it up. So how can you use this? I mean, super easy one-on-one conversations. If you're going to a cafe, to a restaurant, if you're going on a walk with somebody, that person wears it. Really good on a noisy day. I just did a video about wind noise. And so this little guy is going to overcome that wind noise for you. And then group settings as well. So you can either work with a second PartnerMic or a multi-mic system. Phonak has a lot of accessories depending on the type of environments that you're in. And then, but I would say generally, even around the house. So if you and your spouse have, a 2 or 3 story home, this can be used. I like to say can be abused sometimes, but your spouse could technically clip it. It's usually a female. Sorry, women, I hate to throw us under the bus, but it's usually the wife. They'll clip it on themselves. And then when they need help with something around the house with their husband, they'll talk into it. But you have to be really, really careful with a device like this. You don't want to forget that it's on. So if you're in a restaurant, you definitely want to make sure that you take it off before you go to the bathroom. And you want to make sure that you mute it or turn it off if you're going to have conversations with your friends on the phone. Because trust me, your husband or wife does not want to listen to your phone conversations. We've got better things to do. But generally speaking, you want to have it out. You don't want to have it underneath your clothing or on a clip or something like that. That will muffle the sound. It needs to be just kind of right here, or if you had like a sort of scalloped neckline or a V-shaped neckline, anything like that. And also, it's actually nice in the car if you have people in the back seat to have it in the back seat so that you can hear them a little bit better. And then just be aware that it doesn't completely cancel out background noise. So it just puts the speech on top of it. So you're going to want to work with your audiologist to make sure that you don't feel like you're getting overwhelmed with sound, because we can really program and adjust how much of this is coming in on top of your hearing aids itself. So really, if you're somebody that has hearing devices and you're still struggling with background noise, you really want to reach out. This one's specifically for Phonak products. Phonak does have a couple products that are compatible with other devices, but generally every manufacturer has something that's similar to. They just call it something different. Something similar that's going to allow that voice to kind of get through that background noise. So it's small, it's easy, it's versatile. We can customize it, and we'll make sure that your partner or spouse doesn't abuse the application of this. So if you have any questions, drop me a line. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, bye.